Sir Claps is what if back again with another video. And you might be wondering, or another what if, but you might be wondering why I'm on my video. I'm on it because of one specific reason, and one specific reason only. Christopher Howsam, whatever how you say his name, said he suck for making What If Naruto. What if Naruto what? And I just comment this, cool, make content, then you get the right. I don't know why people do this. Like you like it really doesn't make a difference or anything. Like it doesn't make a difference at all. Like I don't care. Maybe if you'll make content, you will get the right to do that. But no, you don't. So joke's on you. But yeah, it's funny because I actually think he tried to do something with that. But yeah. But yeah, the left up when Naruto was his first day of school. He basically passed everything. He beat Mikai and Sasuke in a fight. And now I'm skipping to where he gets back home. Naruto gets back home. As he says, hey Dad, can we train some more today? As he says, you just got home from school, maybe on the weekend. As he says, I want to train now. As he says, it's almost time to eat. As he says, come on Dad, we got a couple more hours. As he says, alright. And then they go. 2 hours later, they get called in by tsunadae. They go and eat. Naruto goes to sleep. Then we time skip to the next day. Naruto is walking home. And then he runs into the kids that he ran into. The bullies that he ran into. But this time they're messing with the girl, and it's Hinata. Now, this doesn't go as like in canon, because they are way bigger. And stuff. Wait. I feel like I'm forgetting a key difference here. But yeah, never mind that. Yeah. So he's getting bullied as one of the bullies were about to kick her. Naruto, he dipped in, taking the kick full force, making him cough a little bit, making him cough up some spit. As they said, what are you gonna do, joke? When they get a clear look at his face, they see who it is. Then they say, aren't you the fourth friend? He said, she says, who cares? You're still a dummy and you're an idiot. Now they're just trash talking at this point. As the thing, they don't realize that Naruto is doing something behind his back. Now, Naruto has actually made a shadow clone that is hiding behind him. They are standing in the same position. It's like a magic trick, so they can't see. But actually, Naruto is putting his hand behind his back. As the shadow clone is, you know how Naruto be making Rasengan with shadow clones? That's what he's doing right now. As when he finally reveals it, he hits one right in the stomach, making him blow back. Now, this one wasn't a killer. It wasn't like a killer Rasengan, but it was like a warning Rasengan. It was like a Rasengan that hurt it. It wasn't a Rasengan that was gonna break your bones or anything. As they were like, I like that hurt it. So then when the kid got up, it looked like he was not even affected. As Naruto says, I guess I'm gonna have to go even more. As Naruto picks up Hinata, moves her away, as then he makes two more shadow clones, pitting a lot of chakra in them. As this one is more of the next one will break your bone. Now what I'm saying by that is that this one will hurt very much. So the next one is gonna break your bones. Okay, so it's like a double warning. As he hits him with that, as that guy spits up a little bit, like he's like, what? This is how? As Naruto, he says he would go Killer Instinct because if this kid is getting hit this hard and still not even budging, then if he goes Killer Instinct, that he thinks that he will break his bones, but he doesn't want to do that. So he goes to this will break your bones. Now, this one affects him a little bit, but it doesn't affect him as much. As Naruto's just like, what? As he doesn't want to do the last one because he doesn't know if it will kill him or if it will just break his bones. So he just starts fighting them. By the way, I am actually doing a collab with 4 people, I'm gonna say. Now, 2 of them are not YouTubers, I believe, and one of them is, as I already talked about this, but yeah, doing a collab with 4 people, and yeah, I just had to say that. But yeah, let's get back to it. Okay, so Naruto hits them with a barrage attack, as that doesn't affect them, as Naruto goes Goku mode. Well, I wouldn't say necessarily Goku, but Super Saiyan mode. You know how like when Goku goes like when he goes when he tries really hard, his hands move really fast that you can barely see them. It's like a blur. That's what Naruto is doing. He's hitting him from a whole bunch of different places. As eventually the kid just falls to the ground and says, "Let's get out of here, guys." As then they say, "No, we're not cowards." As then one of them was about to say, "Yeah," but he stopped right when he said, yeah. He realized that his body was covered in pain. The only thing he saw when he was falling was Naruto. Now he was actually not being knocked out. His body just hurt very much that he could barely stand up. The last one just looked at Naruto. Naruto was kind of mad that 1, they were picking on a girl, and then 2, oh sorry, he was sorry for that, my brother again. But yeah, I get back into it now. No, what was I? Okay, I was saying Naruto was mad, not 1 because they were picking on a girl, and I'm not saying like girls are weak or anything, but I'm just saying 1, they were picking on a girl, and 2, he hit one of them with the Rasengan. He hit one of them with his bone-breaking Rasengan, and it didn't work, which is pretty confusing to him. So it made him very mad. As they saw him very mad. So they tried to do it. 2 of them couldn't move, the ones that got beat up, and then the one just ran away. The 2 said, "Please, please, please." As he said, "What are you begging about?" He says, "I'm not going to do anything to you." I says, "And don't be such cowards and scum. If you're going to fight me, at least try to finish the fight." As she says, come on, I think we missed our class. As he hand gestures to the let's go. As, they get to the class. As Naruto has a little bit of a bruise. Now, if any of you know this motherly life, I'm going to know what this is going into. As when multiple people see this, they just say, in their heads, they just say, you're scarred. You're going to be scarred for life after this. As they already know that when he gets back home and his mom sees it, well, it's going to be a lot of things. But from Tsunadae, it's not going to be that, but it's going to be similar to that. You'll just see when I get into it. But let's go. So we skip this day because it's kind of boring. Obviously. Then we know when Naruto gets home, he's kind of scared. As he knocks on the door. As he turns his face real quick. As he's like, hey, Dad. And he says, I'm not. And he says, turn around, Naruto. And she hears Tsunade's voice. And she's like, God dang it. And she says, wait, Mom. And she says, I gotta show you a trick. And then he makes shadow clones. As then Naruto jumps off of his shadow clone, landing on the roof. As then shadow clone pulls away. Naruto just goes behind. As he opens the back door lightly, closing it. As he tiptoes up the stairs, as then the stairs say, as Naruto, after this, he just tiptoes really fast, finally getting up there. As he hides in the bathroom. And he hides in the bathroom in the tub. As he's just hiding there. As he didn't close the door or anything. So, Jiraiya felt like he knew what was going on because he went through the same thing when he was a kid. Now, some of y'all might be confused because I'm pretty sure they didn't show, like Jiraiya's parents and anything. Yeah, I get that, but I don't care. Okay. So Jiraiya thinks he knows what's going on, what she actually does. So yeah. So Naruto finally gets out of the bathroom. When he goes downstairs, he dips outside and says, "Hey Dad, can you go check?" As then Tsunade says, "Naruto, wait, why are you acting so weird?" He says, "Turn around." And Naruto's like, "Yeah, I've been caught." There's Naruto. He's turning around very slowly. He turns around. Hurries up and look down. And she says, "What was that on your face?" Naruto goes back up and she says, "Is that a bruise?" And Naruto says, "Oh, no. He says, "Okay, so you got into a fight, Naruto." And he says, "What? What fight? Huh?" I was then Jiraiya's just looking like, "Yeah, I'll head out." And he says, "Oh, okay." Says, "Why did you fight the kids?" And she says, huh? As he didn't expect this outcome. As he says, "Well, they were picking on a girl, so yeah." And she says, "Well, I already knew that." And she was like, huh? And he says, the Hyuga clan called me, and the head of the Hyuga clan called me and told me." And she was like, okay. He says, "God dang it." Whew. He says, "God dang it." Whew. I thought I was gonna get yelled at or something. I'd be great, maybe even grounded. Yeah. He says, "Yes, I am safe for life." Then we time skip to the next day. Now we're going to do a time skip. We're going to do a yeah, I feel like this keeps clicking in my head and it hurts. Tell me if I'm missing something, because I feel like it. Oh, and by the way, the hate comment, well, I really don't even want to call it a hate comment because it doesn't matter. But the hate comment that got in the video, comment if you're watching this video, guy, because it'll be real embarrassing. Yep. I'm just kidding, but that will be real funny if I find you another one of my videos. But yeah, I just wanted to send that message up to that guy if he's watching this video. And if you watch any of my videos, well, there will be a warning. Because, I don't think you're supposed to hate and then go back to the channel. Just to hate more. Just do. Or, like, why would you even watch this? My video sucks. Go watch Kakasumi. Go watch Naruto. Go watch, there's a lot of other people's, like, yeah. Don't know why you could pick me out of all of the other options. By the way, road to only just to 200 subs. But yeah, do a time skip to the next day. Now, this day goes on like a regular day. And then we're gonna do a time skip to where they're announcing teams. As they say, Team 7. As they say, Team 7. Hinata Hyuga. Or should I say Hyuga Hinata? Because that's how they say in Japanese. Okay. So, type in the comments, backwards if you want me to say Hyuga Hinata, or say frontwards if you want me to say Hinata Hyuga. For right now, I'm gonna say Hinata Hyuga because yeah. But if you prefer something different, then yeah. But yeah. So then it says I don't think nobody has done this, and I really don't want to do it. Well, it could come in with some uses. Yeah, I kind of just want to see the outcome of this. Choji. Ooh, I got his name right on the top of my head, but I just can't locate it. Where are you, Choji? Give me some time to think. Yeah, I can't remember. God dang it, bruh. Why can't I ever think of side characters' names? Well, Hinata was a side character. But it's so easy to remember. Oh, why? Maybe because it's a clan. But yeah. But yeah. Choji and then Naruto. Dang it. This always hits me on the head. I could have sworn. Yeah, I said that Tsunadae was a Sarutobi and Jiraiya. Okay, and Jiraiya was Jiraiya. I forgot what also Jiraiya was. But she had two clones. She was Saratobi, and they Uzumaki. Yeah. Oh, sorry for the interruption. But yeah. Yeah, I was talking about times or whatever. But let's get to motion. Yeah, they said that. Then Kakashi showed up, meet and greet or whatever. Then they did. Then Kakashi said whatever he said. Then the next day, well, not the next day, but then later that day, they got there. Kakashi was late as always. Then they said what happened. Then he said a black cat crossed my path. Then we get into what they said, and now I would just skip Choji and Hinata. And I will just go into Naruto because I do not care about those 8 characters right now. But yeah, my name is Naruto. Uzumaki. I'm gonna just call him Naruto Saratobi. Naruto Saratobi. My name is Naruto Saratobi. No. Okay. My name is Naruto Saratobi. I wanna become Hokage. Okay. Here we go. My likes are training, sparring, uh, uh, I know they're gonna be missions. She said, he hasn't even been on a mission yet. But he said she know they're gonna be missions? I guess that counts. Like, oh yeah, and ramen. I think it's just my dislikes are, I really have a lot. Well, not necessarily a lot, but a lot. Just kidding, I don't have a lot of dislikes because I don't know a lot of stuff. But yeah. Oh yeah, I dislike bullies. Yes. That's a good sign, I guess. Then he tells them everything about the bells. Well, not the bell test, but you know what they need to be and don't eat and all of that stuff. And they say, okay, it's not so serious. I'm gonna have a hard time not eating. Then we time skip into that day. Now it takes Kakashi 2 more hours than what time he said. Now when Naruto sees him, they all were acting asleep. The only one who wasn't acting asleep was Choji. Choji really didn't care. He was about to take a bite of chips because he wasn't there. As then Kakashi said, what did I say about eating? And he said, oh man. Then he explains the bell test as then they say start. Naruto's thinking all the possible strategies. Since Naruto thinks one strategy. Okay, rushing ahead. As Naruto rushes him. Naruto rushes. Okay. Naruto rushes in. And when Naruto fights him, he realizes he can't do it on his own, but he also realizes that there's only 2 bells. And he remembers that Kakashi said the person. Well, yeah, he remembers that there's only 2 bells, and that Kakashi said the person who doesn't get a bell goes back to the academy. So he just decides. He decides one thing. He will go back to the academy, as he says. I can just come back next year, as he says. I'll be a green anyways. It doesn't matter whether I fail it or not. Since I can go back to the academy for a year. Oh man, Who even cares? As then he tells them, as then he says, I'll go back to the academy. As then Hinata argues with Naruto, saying that no, I'll go back to the academy because she likes Naruto. As Naruto says, it's okay. Kakashi hears this and sees this, and she's like, so what do you do? Then they start planning. As Choji, he gets big. Not as big as like teenager, but like 2 times smaller than teenager. As he's rowing towards Kakashi. Kakashi goes underground, popping back out. Naruto sees this punching Kakashi, sending him flying into a tree. Hinata does 64 pumps. Now, some of y'all might say that Hinata doesn't know this, but this is my universe, so don't say anything. Okay. Then Choji just smacks Kakashi with his belly, sending him flying a little bit. Naruto takes this to an advantage, kicking him and knocking him out. Naruto takes the bells as Kakashi wakes up 15 minutes later. Then he realizes that the bells are not on him. He realizes that the bells are not on him. But then when he gets up, he hears a ringing. He thought the bells weren't on him because he would think that they would take him. Now the bells are actually not there. Naruto did a substitution and put them there. Now he feels a little bit. It's going down a little bit. He's going down a little bit. Now they actually take the bells. Then they knock him out again. Naruto saying that he wanted to prank him because it would be funny and that they will win anyways. So Naruto grabs a very, very heavy rock. Well, he substitutes a very, very heavy rock, putting it on his belt, as well as another one. Well, wherever the bells were. Now, when Kakashi gets up, he has a hard time getting up, but he doesn't think nothing of this. He just thinks that one of his body parts hurt. And he gets up, he starts laying down, as then when he falls, as then the substitute goes back to what it originally was. As he said, oh man, the substitute jutsu, they really got me good, huh? As then the bell goes off. They finally make it back. As then Kakashi says, well, who are you gonna give the bells to, Naruto? Naruto says, I can go back to the academy. I could care less about this. They can have them. As then Hinata says, no, Naruto, you can keep them. As Naruto says, no. As then he throws the bells to them too. As then Kakashi says, you pass. Not only did you say that you would sacrifice yourself to go back to the academy for you, you two argued over who should stay and who should go, which is a nice sign of teamwork. As he says, Naruto says, oh, cool. Naruto is kind of bored. Now we time skip to the next day when they are doing some missions. Naruto gets bored, and they have did about 300 new rank missions in about a day. In about a day. In about a day. So yeah. 300 in about a day. But yeah, Naruto says, I'm getting tired of this. We did at least 300 of them. As he says, well, the exact number. And he says, well, we did 300. Can you give us another type of mission? As he gives them the mission. Now he says, well, I was going to give you another mission anyways because you did all the D-rank tests. He says, you passed all 300 D-rank missions? That was all of them? I says, yeah. No one's come in almost every second, but yeah, those were. Oh, God. Then they're about to do it. But I will leave y'all off on a cliffhanger here because we have hit 30 minutes, and I feel like that's enough for this episode. Well, what if this part? But yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, if you did not know, we are doing a collab. Now this collab is with 4 people. It would be originally 3, but it is a new person to the group that I would like to thank. This is someone who we have featured on our channel. Also, we have featured this person on channel a couple times, and you guys should go subscribe. Yeah, her and some other friends of mine. Yeah, I'll get to that. Well, I did not get. I do not know their socials right now, but I will cite them out in a later video. So, this is Discord. Why am I showing this? And also to him, thank you. But yeah, anyways, though, where I'll be leaving the video. I never did. Who said I clicked?